Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. It's your girl Isha, the goddess of wisdom, also known as goddess on the rise, the copper queen, the power hoodie queen, bringing this sacred energy exchange 222, y'all. And look, y'all, I know it's been about like 2 weeks since I went live. Okay, so look, Mama been enjoying life. I was getting through that full moon in Libra we just had. I know y'all, that Libra full moon showed up and showed out, and it made us get things in order. It's the balancing of the scales. It's the my energy. So I know my Libras felt it. Anybody else that has any heavy Libra placements felt it. But everybody in general, can benefit from the full moon and felt it. Y'all, my window is open. So if you hear cars coming by, birds chirping, I'm saging, so I needed the window crack while I'm doing this, and I just wanted some fresh air because y'all know it's spring. But yes, y'all, it showed up and showed out, so I had to do some self-reflection and all that shadow work, making sure where I am is where I need to be. I tell people, you know how you do your physicals every year. Hopefully y'all do, getting your blood work and getting your women getting your checkups and breast exams and pap smear. So every year, you have your physicals, your pap smears, getting things checked. Men and women should be doing this. And I do feel like you need to do a mental health check. So I did a mental health checkup with my therapist that I've been going to see for years. I don't have to go to her as heavily as I did when I first started my healing process, but like once a year I still go and see her, whether I get a counseling session, Reiki service, whatever's needed to just really continue helping me, because we never stop growing, y'all. And as a healer should be working with other healers and getting some type of service or getting readings, something. Just like they say, therapists need to have other therapists. Okay, everybody needs some type of support and guidance. Okay, and so that's what I've been doing. That's why I took some time off and I haven't been posting as heavily. I've been posting a little bit, things here and there that I've been doing in the field and letting y'all know what's going on and what's available, but I have not been going live. Spirit was telling me to come off live for a minute and just be for me. And I've been having fun, y'all. My nails is done, if y'all don't know, because I had to do a photo shoot yesterday for this event that I'm gonna be working called the Hoodoo Heritage Festival. That's gonna be on May the 31st. If you follow me on social media, that flyer is on all my social media pages. If y'all want to come out, if you're not here locally in Nashville, Tennessee, I try to post things ahead of time so y'all can know. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, sometimes when I post events, like one event I posted is at the fairgrounds. It was supposed to be in June, and something happened where they got double booked, and they just randomly rescheduled it to August. So I do my best to update y'all when stuff like it happens. So just so if people book trips and book rental cars or whatever, plane tickets, and you need to either change something or hopefully catch it before that happens. I thought about that. I said, for them to just change it, I'm glad I live here in Nashville and it didn't benefit, hinder me. Because what if I was out of town? Because they have other events that they host in different cities, and I was considering doing one after this one, seeing how this one went. But now that they've done that, and if I had to deal with y'all canceling at the last minute like that, and I like to take care of stuff ahead of time, I would not be okay with having to either cancel my flight or reschedule flights and all that at the last minute, try to find stuff. So look, y'all, I thank y'all for listening to me, Ben. Like I said, I just been having a great time. I've been getting out, taking myself out, treating myself, focusing on my health and my healing, and definitely just enjoying life, y'all. So look, I'm gonna do a tarot reading today for that Taurus New Moon we just had yesterday. Let's ring the bell. By the way, happy Taurus season to y'all. Happy solar return to all the Tauruses. I know y'all, feeling good and grounded and enjoying Earth season. I love Taurus season, y'all. I do. It's Aries season kicks us off. Peace. Aries season kicks us off with that fiery Aries season, right? Mating season. And then they calm us down and ground us with this Taurus season ruled by Venus. Okay, remember, Taurus is a ruled by Venus. Okay, so we've been getting a lot of Venus energy. I want y'all to know that we had a Libra full moon the last time I went live, and Libras are ruled by Venus, and then we turn around and have a Taurus new moon, and they're ruled by Venus. So love is in this universe right now. That's what she really wants us to focus on, and that's what I've been feeling, y'all. Like I've been connecting with my community more, and being more vulnerable and open to receive and all that. So your heart chakra probably going off right now. You starting to find your soul tribes. You know what I mean? You may be finding love interest, your soul mates. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is happening right now. Okay, soul tribes and soul mate alignment. So be open and ready to receive. And, abundance is in the air too. This is the, fortunate Aries season is about, you know, fortune coming through for you. So be ready. Okay, be ready. Y'all, I think I'm about to shut this window because I really do not. Something told me to shut the window. Why? Okay, this is crazy. As much as I go live, and I never hear none of this stuff when I'm going live. As soon as I open my window, look, there was a whole plane coming through. That was. I'm gonna leave it like that. I ain't gonna be a perfectionist today. But yeah, all these noises, I be like, dang, it only does that when I open my window. When my window is closed, it's like I don't never hear none of this because I can still hear stuff when my window is closed, but y'all don't hear it because the window is closed. So and it's not, but when the window is open, I swear, look, everybody start doing stuff. It is Monday, all right? So happy Lunar Day to y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If y'all like this content, please like, share, and subscribe to me here on YouTube. Y'all know I got the Witch Shop, so it's open today from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Nashville, Tennessee. I did sell some stuff at the photo shoot because what we did was it was a photo shoot for people that were vendors and people that were participants of the festival. So I was able to display a lot of my jewelry and metaphysical tools, and I sold something. I sold some railroad spikes. I sold one of these Ankh necklaces I've been telling y'all about. I sold one of my Ankh bracelets, y'all. So yes, those events are it was like a marketing photo shoot, and I'm appreciative of that. So the shop is open today. I still got plenty of stuff left. If y'all would like to get anything. And I thank y'all so much for y'all support. People booked the readings with me. Somebody got a reading for the Taurus New Moon. Y'all know when I do those sales, when I do it for half off, which is 55.55, y'all should definitely jump on it, especially during new moons and full moon, because that's around the time if I decide to do it when I do it, okay? All right, let me do it. I know I've been shuffling a lot, y'all talking like it's been a while since I've been on here, so I got a lot to say to y'all. And I've been having so much fun. I've been needing to have fun. I'm ready to book these trips, y'all. I'm ready. It's time to book these trips, but all in divine time, all right? I'm still out here grinding, okay? Darn that rhyme. All in divine time, and I'm still out here grinding, y'all. Somebody, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to have to put that on the shirt or something. All right. Let me cut this deck, and I'm going to pull the cards, and we're going to see what's been going on since I've been gone these last 2 weeks, okay? All right, one. By the way, somebody seen me, and it was so sweet. They seen me that follows me. I was out vending and doing readings. Somebody seen me that follows me here on YouTube. It was like, when you getting back on there? And I was like, oh, y'all miss me. I was like, yeah, I can't be on here all the time, y'all. I had to get mama got to keep us up together, too. All right, so I'm going to ring this bell, get us to tune with spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirits of universe, most high, higher separate spirit guides of balance, light, ancestors known and unknown. Please come into the space and provide the collective with a Taurus New Moon message for the collective. Islam and Hotep, y'all. Islam and Hotep, y'all. And I hope y'all manifested under that new moon, baby. It was a powerful moon. Taurus is not nothing to play with. The bull, right? If y'all been out there being stubborn, stop being stubborn. Okay, and Pentacles came in. Here we go. So we came in on the 8 of Pentacles. Congratulations, y'all. So you're about to be infinitely abundant. You see it? It's the number 8. So if you've been seeing 8s, this is confirmation that you're going to be infinitely abundant. So I feel like somebody is like really manifesting generational wealth. That's the energy I'm channeling. Generational wealth. So something or someone has been working on something for longevity purposes. So you're not so if you've been working more, rising noon and night, 7 days a week, grinding for years, and people be like, darn, this person don't never really take a break. This person ain't gonna never live their life. They gonna work themselves to death. Nah, you ain't working yourself to death. You working yourself for eternal life. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people get that. Let me explain something to y'all. A lot of us lack strength and discipline, okay, and ambition and drive. So when we know something is going to take a long time, we don't feel like the courage to do it because we think we may not be here to see our hard work coming to fruition. And yes, you can. First of all, you got to take care of your physical health, take care of your spiritual health, take care of your mental health, like what I was telling y'all about. Stay away from negative people. You know what I'm saying? Keep your boundaries up and you can live a long life. That's it. They had this woman on line the other day. She a herbalist. She was like 140 and she still looked like she could at least be like, I would say 85 or 90. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. So yes, you can. You can live for a long time. But that and the bottom line is once somebody's ancestors before y'all, like I tell y'all about these companies that's been around for like 100 years. Those took generations of people that continued that process. So you got to be the person. Are you going to start the generational breaking the generational curse and start building for your future, for your legacy? Okay, it's time. Ooh, Ace of Wands. As I was talking about health, look at that caduceus. As I was talking about health, okay, y'all see that? That's a. If y'all know, this symbol has been used in the medical field for a while. It's actually an ancient Kemet symbol that stands for wisdom, Kundalini, Hermes energy. So somebody you could have some Virgo placements, or you could be tapping into your Hermit energy, becoming wiser and conscious and things of that nature. It's a majestic symbol as well. So maybe you're tapping into your magic, becoming more powerful. And this is a fire card, Ace of Wands. So this is some Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So somebody you definitely in the spotlight. You could be a witch doctor. Take it how it resonates. I told you this is considered a medical symbol. You could be a healer or a witch doctor, and your services and your abilities and your skill, excuse me, are being recognized. Excuse me, y'all. Your skills are being recognized, and you being like, this is a new beginning you in, so you about to actually take off. That's the message I'm channeling. You're about to take off, or we be well known for your gifts, okay, and your works and your abilities, okay. So congratulations. All right, here we are. We got the Four of Wands. Here goes some more wands coming through. Four of Wands. Some more Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And number 4 is about stability and security. Um, so I feel like things are. You have. I feel like, okay, nothing. Fire can't be tamed. You see what I'm saying? It's fire. It burns wildly. You know what I mean? And as y'all seen, we had all them California wildfires and all that stuff. And as much as they was doing everything to put that fire out, that fire was powerful, right? So somebody, you're a powerful being, and I feel like people have been trying to dim your light or put your fire out, but you're infinite. You're an infinite flame. This flame is stable. This flame ain't burning out. You see what I'm saying? It's secured, okay, because it's real, it's genuine, okay. Take that how it resonates, okay. You're a real and genuine person, so this ain't a fake flame. This is a real flame. So, and somebody you could be finding your twin flame. That's what I'm saying. You're real. So that's the thing. When you really be genuine and real, y'all, let me explain something to y'all. This is the importance of being true, genuine, and real with yourself and knowing thyself. Because when you're being fake and you're being somebody that you're not, you're going to keep attracting people that are not what you want, because you're not being real and you're not being genuine. So never try to be anybody else but yourself, so you can attract what you want. Because people, I'm going to tell you right now, whether you're being yourself or not, people come at you from left to right that don't match your frequency all the time. Because either way, sometimes people like to come around you because they see something they see in you that they want for themselves, or they admire some things about you that they want for themselves. Either way, some people just come around, they get drawn to you to take from you, not to add to you. You see what I'm saying? So you got to look out for that stuff anyway. And if you're not being yourself, you can't say something. When you're not being true to yourself and being yourself, you will fall for all the fake stuff because you're being fake. See what I'm saying? And then you be wondering why you keep getting with the wrong people, or getting around the wrong people, or the wrong opportunities keep coming your way. Well, are you being true to yourself? You see what I'm saying? Just always think about that. Always think about that. That message came out heavy. 3 of Pentacles. Let's go. Now, normally the 3 of Pentacles looks like them going to the altar and stuff like that. So somebody, you may be getting married. This is the Holy Trinity energy. You may be getting aligned with your twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart. And y'all are both going to be in a very financially wealthy place. So the message I'm channeling is get ready to pack your bags too. This person, y'all may be going on some type of journey together, that y'all are both going to be needed in other cities, states, and even countries. So you're not going to be able to be stationary with this partner. Y'all going to be like traveling partners on some Moses and Zipporah energy. Y'all may be some revolutionaries, some prophets or something like that, some healers, some leaders or something like that. And it sounds like y'all definitely going to start a family together. So get ready. That's the message. Get ready. That message is out there for somebody. Get ready. All right, y'all. Here we go. Some more fire, y'all. 7 of Wands. Look. All this fire coming out. Here we go. Look at the sun, too. And the moon. The sun and the moon is together, as above, so below. Okay? As above, so below. And what did I just say about somebody about to be in a alignment possibly with their twin flame, their soulmate? So yes, this is the number 7. 7 is the number of giving and receiving. So this is 7 of Wands. So I do feel like you. So I tell people the sun and the moon are husband and wife, and that's why they're together right now. So somebody you about to have your sun, and somebody else is about to have their moon. You know what I'm saying? You about to finally have the balance and harmony that you need in your life. So I don't want to spoil this. I'm just gonna use this as an example. I did go see Sinners this past weekend. I went to see it Friday. Okay, my photo shoot was Sunday, and I went to see Sinners Friday. So let me tell y'all, something is coming out like somebody you about to have your person. That's all I'm about to say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil no, but you about to have your person. Like this is gonna be some, yo. I like instead of saying your ride or die, y'all, because we aim to live, and we all have to transition, but we never die. We live on in eternal life. So somebody about to have they eternal flame. Your partner in life. Are you ready for that? That your match made in heaven, as they say. That's when the bell. Your match made in heaven is coming through, and they coming to see and get you. Are you now? Let me tell you, be ready. Ain't no please, ain't no asking. You need to be ready now. Okay, nothing. Listen. Let me explain something. It's never gonna be perfect. Y'all gonna go through things. If you haven't seen Sinners, you going once you see Sinners, you can come back to this and realize what I'm talking about. Relationships go through things all the time, the toughest stuff, and you got to be able to stay through the good and bad, sickness and health, rich or poor, life or in death. You see what I'm saying? True love does that. That's why those vows, even though those vows were written for people when they get married. So you got to learn how to get through tough times and not be ready to just walk away because it wasn't easy. Love doesn't do that. That's now I'm not saying, I tell y'all about this all the time. I'm not saying allow somebody to disrespect you, abuse you, manipulate you, take advantage of you, lie to you, constantly steal, and just do these corrupt, chaotic things that obviously breaks a relationship apart beyond repair. See, I'm not saying that, but things like financial issues y'all may go through. Okay, y'all may go through misunderstandings that y'all got to get to a level of understanding. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Y'all gotta have to learn how to get through these things and not just be ready to walk out the way. And y'all need to learn how to change when y'all know it's time to change. You can't be stubborn and stuck in your ways and refusing to change when you know this is hindering your relationship and you don't want to change, but so your relationship continues to blossom. Sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? Being selfless once you get in these situations. So these are things you need to work on now. If you would like to get a reading by me to know a little bit more, please Sacred Energy Exchange 222@gmail.com. I'm ready for you. All right. Two of Pentacles. I've been seeing this. Didn't I just say y'all about to be in balance and harmony? Look at this. This is balance and harmony right here. Y'all about to. So that's another thing. Okay. I'm a Virgo, and y'all know I'm a boss woman. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and I tell you all the time, I've been through so many hardships through this journey. It's just it's just a process. It takes a minute to build. Okay. But the bottom line is you are a rich spirit though. You're a boss. You are ambitious. Okay. You're a money magnet. So you're gonna have to be with another boss or another rich person and another money magnet. That's a grinder. You know what I'm saying? That's a builder. Okay. And you earned that and you deserve that. So that's another thing. Get ready for that. Get ready for that. So you and this other person, y'all both, this is coming out. Y'all both could be earth signs, or y'all both could have some type of, earth placements, some in particular areas that complement you both. That y'all haven't, that give y'all a good, you know, solid, relationship. You see what I'm saying? And successful on top of that. And y'all know it's the year of the snake. We got this 9 of Wands. Y'all ain't number 5 coming out. And this is the earth reading. These are all fire cards, y'all. These are all fire cards. Let me move this over here, this deck. These are all fire cards coming out. Here go the 9 of Wands. And look at that snake. Look at that snake. Happy year to snake, y'all. Somebody, you're going through a transformation. That's what you've been going through. So if you had to do what I did, which is I took a leave of absence. Excuse me. I don't know what I just said. A leave of absence from my platform being on YouTube. I took a break to just focus in on me and take the pressure off of doing it. Because this channel is a lot, y'all. Having to keep up with stuff, because I know people that channel every day and go live every day. I'm not able to do that. I actually still have a personal life and personal needs, and this channel channeling all these messages for different people that I'm tapping into can get mentally overwhelming for me. And y'all know I've been on my journey where I stopped smoking, and I still have not smoked any cannabis. I got through 420, no smoking, still haven't. because I'm letting that go for spiritual reasons and personal reasons and things of that nature. It's just not for me. And I finally got over that hump. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody you going through shedding. You're letting go of aspects that no longer serve you, okay? And that makes you have to change your surrounding too. Because if you're not this is the message. Every time you change and level up, your surrounding has to change to match that. That's just what it is. If it doesn't, it's actually sometimes hindering you and holding you back. So you want to naturally be around people that reflect you as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? So you can continue to grow and don't feel left out or don't get reintroduced to things that you have let go of. You see what I'm saying? Habits that you no longer practice and have to even be in the temptation because we're still people of flesh. So we can still, as the Bible say, fall short. Weak, the flesh can be weak. And if you're around people that bring that reminder out to you on the regular basis, you can fall short. So you better off being around people that make you forget about those things. You know what I'm saying? And they're growing in the same ways that you are. Okay. So that's snake energy, y'all. All right. Somebody going through that transformation. All right. So look, yeah, I'm turned up today. Look, this is Monday too. So we have the 6 of Swords. What I just said about letting stuff go. Oh, and what's up with this butterflies? I start talking about transformation. Come on. Y'all, this is the goddess wisdom coming out. I'm channeling today. So make sure if you ain't listened to this now, if you didn't catch it at the beginning, when I get done, go back and watch the whole thing. Look at this. You are going through a transformation. Somebody you have so that's another. You have transformed from the caterpillar energy, and you're a butterfly. And you got butterflies don't hang with caterpillars no more. Oh my God, oh my God. And this is a sword energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You gotta hang with butterflies, baby. Okay? What's that song? Alicia Keys, you give me something I just can't deny, something that's so real. You give me butterflies. You gotta hang with somebody that give you butterflies. Okay? Somebody, ooh, I'm loving this. Yes. Confirmation that you are going through a transformation. Okay? Confirmation that you are going through a transformation. And yes, when you keep changing and you keep growing and you keep leveling up, you got to be with people on your level. That's just how it works. Okay? Oh man, Chrissy, I hope you feel better. You said people under the weather. Hope everybody's getting well. I'm a little hoarse because I was out at a photo shoot. I was out at the river and everything, so I know this weather is kind of crazy. Okay. Oh man, that new moon is heavy. Yeah, it can do that. I can see that means you in tune. We're gonna have to get you some elderberry or something so you won't get sick. King of Wands, baby, because you about to get your king. Let's go. What did I just tell y'all? Oh, what did I just tell y'all about when you level up? All right, when you level up, see, you got to get around your king or your queen. You leveling up now. Your divine counterpart is coming through. Your divine counterpart is coming through. All right, right. Let's go, Chrissy. Let's answer another bell. And he on fire, baby. And he on fire for you, it sounds like. Now, this could be a man or woman. Take it how it resonates. This message could be for a man or woman. This is a masculine card, though. Y'all know how I do this. Is about energy. But somebody fired up. And of course, they want their baby to be on fire too with them. They don't want somebody that's no. I tell y'all, look. Now look, y'all know in the celebrity world. Remember, this is a king. So a king is still has fame. They're a king. So it's somebody that's probably famous, okay? And I tell you, don't think about Hollywood famous. Somebody could just be like very popular on a like I tell you, what about the underground artists? Everybody is not don't have to be Hollywood famous to be famous. There's plenty of people that have are very well known in different cities without Hollywood being involved in their fame, and I think those are the ones they special. They didn't need Hollywood or mainstream media, okay? You know, they're like what I call self-made millionaires and stuff like that, self-made famous people. Yeah. Somebody self-made. So they got their own fame. They got the people. You see what I'm saying? It ain't about all the other stuff. So obviously when somebody is like this, a king needs a queen. Okay? And let me explain something to y'all. I think it was I can't remember who it was. But you know, it's a lot of celebrities that they marry other celebrities. It makes sense. And most celebrities that marry other celebrities have the more successful relationships versus celebrities that marry non-celebrities. Not all the time. Excuse me, y'all. Look, they trying to stop this message, y'all. Look, I literally started choking for no reason. That's crazy. But yes, most relationships Y'all see what happened to Mary J. Blige? Her husband was her manager. That wasn't healthy. She should have got a manager outside her husband because but she married her manager. He was her husband, and she let him be her manager and stuff. So it's better for two people to already be on the same level. And this king, that's what this king is looking at. He done been around enough people and been with enough women that didn't have their own fame, didn't have their own things going for themselves, and was trying to shine in his light. And when they still didn't get they felt when they still didn't feel validated because nobody was technically cared about them, they was looking at him. They got envious and jealous and started causing problems and distracting him from his what he was building. So he's done with that now. He realizes now that he to keep and sustain his kingdom, he's going to need a queen that has a queendom. Okay, all right. And he realizes he's going to have to change his ways to be with this queen. See, with women that he was probably dealing with in the past that didn't have things going for themselves, they didn't know their own worth, they didn't have confidence, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have ambitions and nothing like that, or they didn't have the courage or the strength to get things into fruition without him. They dealt with a lot from him. Probably things that he knows a queen ain't about to deal with. And he wasn't ready to change. But now he realized if you want to get what you want, baby, you're going to have to change and meet this queen at the right place, baby. Okay. So he's ready now. He's done. He's like, he's not. So he's coming out of stubbornness. This person could be a Taurus too. Well, it doesn't matter. But they're coming out of this stubborn place where they would refuse. So somebody probably refused to change. Like maybe some things that they wanted in their past doesn't benefit them no more because it's not he's tried it or she's tried it and it's not happening. So they had to realize that they got to let that idea go. You know what I'm saying? They got to bury it forever because it's preventing them. Another eight of swords, another eight on the board. We had the 8 of wands. Let me see. Is that what we had? Yeah, we had the 8 of pentacles. And then we got the 8 of swords. Okay, so some more swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, somebody, you about to have to cut some stuff off. So the message is coming out. You might have to cut some people off of life. When you become a king or a queen, kings and queens hang with other kings and queens. You see what I'm saying? I told y'all about this. As you level up, it's not about forgetting about people that was been there for you. It's not about acting like you're better than anybody else or looking down on people. It's about you were in a whole nother frequency and territory that they don't fit into. You see what I'm saying? It's just, I tell you all the time, judges hang with judges, doctors hang with doctors, lawyers hang with lawyers, kings hang with kings, and queens hang with queens. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So it may be some people that you're gonna have to leave behind and you may not necessarily ever get to see them again because you're going somewhere else. And for you to come all the way back is going to delay you and prevent a lot, and it's going to derail you. It's going to throw you off. So you got to keep going. So I'm saying you're going up. You got to keep going. So just I tell people that's what social media is about. They can always see that you're doing good. You will be able to see them if you want to. But y'all might not be able to hang out in close proximity no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lives are in different directions, okay? Yeah, look, Chrissy, that cutoff game strong. I know, right? I said my cutoff game is dangerous, man. I ain't getting I got Aquarius, Moon, and Rising, baby. It's cut. All right. Didn't I just say the queen coming? Y'all better listen to the Copper Queen. The queen. Look. What did I tell you? This king, if you want this queen, baby, you got to make these changes, baby. Y'all heard what I said. Did y'all hear this? Did y'all hear that? Before I even pulled that card, you got to have to change for this queen, baby. You got to leave those childish ways alone, those narcissistic ways alone, those egotistical ways alone. Okay? Those things got to go because the queen done showed up. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's go. All right? This queen requires love and affection and respect and protection. Okay? You ain't going to be able to treat her any kind of way because she got her own thing going on. And she can leave you. See, that's another thing. See, that's another thing. This man is used to women that solely depends on him, or woman. Take it how it resonates, because women do this too. I want y'all to know this. The sugar mama era is real. Women can do this too. Don't get it twisted. They like to get men that don't know how to do for themselves, and they depend on them, so they can't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but this person realized that's not your equal. You're not gonna. You need an equal, and see, with an equal, you can't be disrespecting and playing games with them. You can't be fumbling no queen, baby. Oh, it ain't in your best interest to fumble your queen, king. Cause you may not get that back, and you're gonna regret that for the rest of your life. And I feel like somebody already done been through that before, so you may be getting another opportunity. And don't screw this up, okay? With your past ways, get rid of that stuff now. Exactly, not a swords. Look at this, not a sword. Let's go. Protect the queen. Protect yourself. See, that's another thing. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You got to protect yourself. So somebody, you've been in a spiritual warfare. You got to protect your own self. You got to protect your peace. You got to get rid of people that don't serve you. Somebody, you've been having some haters around you, and that's why you couldn't even see your queen. Matter of fact, some of y'all spouses is y'all biggest hater. Your spouses is your biggest haters. They're jealous. Some of your people, you got to think, see, when you get with somebody that's not your equal, and they start realizing that no matter where they go with you, they're pretty much ignored, and everybody's looking at you, and they feel like they're on the sidelines, and they're like, I married you to just be ignored and just be, oh, that's just such and such's wife, or that's just such and such's husband, but that's not their fault. And so they hating on you in your own house because they're jealous of all the attention you getting, all the praise you getting, and they thought being with you was gonna get them attention and praise. So they start turning it into jealousy, envy. They could be not having sex with you no more, or giving you sloppy sex. Don't want to, do the things that a wife or a husband supposed to do. Being jealous of you, starting random arguments with you, trying to act like you ain't giving them enough attention, or you neglecting them, just picking about stuff, petty stuff, trying to project and trying to say that you're being a narcissist, just all kind of stuff. You're being fully yourself, but you're just happy with yourself, and they're not happy with themselves. Some of your biggest haters is in your house. It's time for you to move around, all right, and cut. All right, cut, baby. And I just pulled this card. The Ten of Cups. You about to get married. Y'all know the Ten of Cups is the symbolism with the woman and the man standing together over the rainbow, and then the children on the other side. They got a little empire back there and everything. This is not the Rider-Ho deck. This is another tarot deck, but this is about wish fulfillment. You about to have your family. You completed the cycle because you never settled. See, some of us keep selling to have something rather than nothing because it's hard being by ourselves, and it's hard maintaining that energy and that balance and harmony by yourself, that yin and yang. It is. Trust me. It wasn't easy. Them long nights and waking up alone, going to sleep alone. You know what I'm saying? And turning down people. Like, I tell people all the time. People are like, how can you be single? You're not married yet and all that. Because I'm not desperate. I've been on my self-love journey. I broke codependency. I built my confidence. Trust me, it didn't happen overnight. It seems like it now, but it took me years to get to where I am now. And some people don't want to do that self-work, so they continue to, I call them serial relationship people, where they just constantly get in relationships, even friendships. You can't be alone. You have to be validated by somebody. You have to have a friend to make you feel like you're important. That's not healthy. Okay, Chrissy, busy with yourself. Let's ring the bell on that. Okay, they gotta have a friend around them. They gotta have a girlfriend around them. They gotta have a boyfriend around them. They gotta have a family around them. And even if those people are toxic and don't serve them well, they will keep finding people just to hold those spaces. Okay, even if it don't serve them, and then they never see the victory of what they could become if they just stay by themselves. And the people that will come into their life that match and reflect what they deserve and what they truly want, but they won't give it a chance because they too codependent. So it's time. So somebody completed that cycle though. You did it, and now everything is coming into fruition for you. So congratulations. All right. So I want to pull from. Let me see. I feel like, because I do feel like we need to pull from another deck after that message. We're gonna pull from my love deck because I feel this is a Venus energy. This is a Taurus is ruled by Venus. So, and since I love message, that was definitely a love message that came out. Let's see what they feeling about you, okay? Let's see what they feeling about you in this Taurus season. This person that is ready to be your husband and ready to be your wife, okay? loves themselves, are successful, and they're happy with themselves so they can love you and be happy for you. See? Oh. So when people love each other, they be happy that you doing good. They happy. They be like, that's, y'all know that song where Usher say, there goes my baby. They like, there goes my baby. Look at you. When you love somebody, you happy for them. Y'all, this is okay. Yeah, I know we can have multiple lives and we don't die. But y'all, this physical life and this physical body that we're in now, this person that we are in this life, it's only for one time. Because even if you did reincarnate, I'm not gonna be Isha again if I decide to come back. I will be somebody else next time. Like I'm reincarnated now. I was somebody else in another life. You're still the same, soul, because but you have your shell. I'm not gonna be the same person again. So we got this one physical life in this physical body here, and that's it. So you might as well cherish it. So the person that truly love you, they're gonna be happy about everything, your accomplishments. They're gonna be proud. They're gonna be rooting for you. They in your corner. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you go through any failures, they're gonna be rooting for you like, baby, we can do this again. Don't worry about that. That was just one thing. You know what I mean? They will uplift you. That's what your partner does. Not be jealous that you out here. And see, people only jealous when they ain't got things going for themselves. Because they feel left out. So that's why I said get with your equal. Get with your equal so you ain't gotta feel that way. And have things going for yourself. Stop living through your partner. Okay? Stop living through your partner's success and fame and glamour and get your own. Okay? Get your own. Stop doing friendships. Be doing that too. Stop doing that with your friends. Stop finding friends that reflect something that you want, but you don't have it. And then you try to befriend people and think hanging around them is going to get you some type of attention. Well, people see real people and people see fake people. And you be mad when they ain't giving you the attention that they still giving your friend. You still ain't getting nowhere near the attention that your friend getting. So then you getting these jealous friendships and you hating on your friend that you supposed to be friends with. I be telling y'all, stop doing it. Getting with these friends you think is your friends secretly hating on you. All right? It's time to go in hermit mode. All right, let me cut the deck. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me and listening in with me. Okay, thank y'all for the likes too. Okay, I want to fall asleep next to you, baby. They ready. Ooh, they ready. Sinners done started something. All right, they ready. I want to fall asleep next to you. They ready to wake. And then I just say y'all been having them lonely nights and y'all been hating being having them lonely nights. They ready to wake up and fall asleep. So they just ready to lay their head. Whether they lay their head on your chest or you lay your head on their chest, they ready to wake up to you every day. Okay, every day. Do you love me the way that I love you? I think you do. Yeah. They want to know, do you love them the way they love you? Because obviously this person loves you a lot. This could be a past person, but I don't think so. I think this is a new person, and this is the thing. This is a new person that may not know you personally yet, but they love everything that they do know about you. That they know that they will love everything about you when they get to know you. They could people. I tell you, when you just know, you know. So they know they're gonna love everything about you when they even get to know you better, and they already love you. They like, you can't tell me I don't already love this woman, because they love everything about you and everything that you represent and how you carry yourself. Okay. All right, so they want to know, do you love them the way they love you? I need to sort things out first before I can come to you. Remember I told y'all, so remember we got that sword energy that came out? They still letting a lot of stuff go. They may be going through a breakup right now. That message just came out. They actually trying to get somebody out the way. It may be a woman or a man they just broke up with, and there's still some complications in that relationship as far as if they're going through a divorce. God forbid they got properties and things together. So you got to think they're going through a lot of court battles right now. Property, if they get kids together, they going through that. Hopefully that's not the case for y'all. Some of y'all, it's still a lot of emotional stuff that they got to detach from too. Even if they don't have any of that other drama, they probably emotionally detaching from this partner, releasing the fact that it didn't work out. They're trying to forgive themselves for the fact that they knew deep down that this wasn't going to work, and they thought they could make it work anyway, and they wasted time, so they're going through all that. You see what I'm saying? It's just a lot, and everybody, the message is different for everybody. So they're like, they want to get themselves fully together so they don't be worried about nothing from their past, allowing the past to creep in and interfere in y'all's connection. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, gratitude. I love you to the moon and back a million times. Oh my God. Because it's a Taurus New Moon, baby. So they probably work with the moon. They could be a moon worker themselves, man or woman, take it how it resonates. And they like, baby, I love you to the moon and back. Like somebody, you make their soul feel so alive in a way that they never felt before. Okay? Like they bit, you know what I'm saying? Like you make them feel so rich. They already feel these things, but you add to it. That's how it's supposed to be. So if they already feel alive, they already feel rich, they already are, but you make them feel that 10 times more. They ain't even know that was possible. They ain't even know that was possible. They like, baby, I will go to the moon and back for you. Okay? That's how they feel about you. They will go to the moon and back with you. Bottom of the deck, will you help me? Okay. Bottom of the deck, will you help me? So, and look, I miss you. This may some of y'all, this could be a past person. Even if y'all haven't been together before, maybe y'all don't cross paths before and y'all know each other. Maybe y'all show interest in each other and it never went anywhere. It's something like that. So you may have met this person before, but it never went anywhere. Okay, so will you help me? So maybe this person said, will you help me? So this person may still need some help through some things. Okay. Now listen, I am the biggest person about making sure people have their stuff together before they come to you, because it's not your job to fix people. It's not your job to be a therapist and heal people and all that. But let me explain something to you. Nobody is going to be 100% perfect when you get with them. That this is very true. Not even yourself. So it's going to be some things that you're going to have to talk to with your spouse. Sometimes they may still have some family issues they still working through letting go. They may have, especially because I told y'all it's going to be some people y'all got to cut off for life. So that doesn't mean that's not going to hurt y'all, and it's not going to it's not going to suck for a little while. So y'all may still have to talk about that. Like y'all may want to talk about, I remember when me and such and such used to hang out. We had so much fun, and as much as I wanted to keep them around, I just outgrew them, and I had to move on. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have that kind of connection where y'all gonna have to talk through things and help each other out. It's emotional support. So learn. Everybody that has some kind of baggage don't mean they gon' when you love them, you should be able to be there for each other. Now I ain't saying be their therapist. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying y'all gonna have to help each other a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Maybe a little help that y'all gonna have to give each other. So I'm gonna pull from my twin. That was my twin flame deck I just pulled from, and I do sell this deck. It's called Twin Flame Love Notes. You can get this deck at goddessontherise.life. If y'all want to know what your lover is thinking and feeling about you, pull a card real quick. I just sold one of those decks. Very powerful deck. So to get it, I tell you, I use it all the time. I want to know what my twin flame up to, because I want to know what the freak taking him so long. God darn it. Okay, what's taking you so long, dude? What's up? I'm 35, bro. I'm 35, bro. What's up? All right, like, get your shit together, okay? Stop waiting for it to be perfect. Dang. All right. They crazy out here. They be taking too long. So look, this is my goddess oracle deck right here. So this is my mama goddess deck. She gonna tell you what you need to them and not what you want to hear. I'm feeling this, y'all. This is the energy I'm feeling right now. We need some advice from mama, okay? We need some advice so we can know what to do when these alignments starts coming, when even problems start starting. Remember I told y'all gonna go through stuff. So that's another thing. Don't ask them to come and they still effed up. And when y'all go through some things together while they still a little effed up, then they ain't gonna do nothing. Now, this person ain't gonna do nothing like cheat on you, lie to you, or nothing like that, but they gonna have some problems. They may have a couple problems. They still work. They may be randomly get frustrated and emotional about some things. Okay, they may, and if they're sensitive stuff, they may unconsciously take something out on you, and have to be like, okay, I didn't know that triggered you, and you had to just calm down because they still building trust. So I'm saying they still got some problems. They done been through a lot of stuff. So you got to work through that until they build with you, because you're still new. And be patient with them and be overstanding and forgiving. I ain't saying let them cuss you out and stuff. That's what I say. This person ain't gonna do all that, but they gonna have, trust me, they gonna challenge. They gonna give you a little run for your money. Okay? They gonna give you a run for your money, okay? Cause y'all got it. And if you can't get through this with them, a hard time that they going through, can you really get through anything else that y'all may go through together? You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna always be perfect, the whole relationship. So you might as well put on your big girl panties and your big man panties, okay? Not panties, underwear, okay, for our men. Put on your big man pants, okay, and your big woman dress, okay? It's time, all right? It's time, y'all. Y'all got to get through stuff, okay? In the most healthiest way possible, all right? Let me do one more shuffle, y'all. I'm happy I pulled this deck. I feel good about it. This is the message, y'all. I may not be going live again soon. I'm taking these breaks for a reason, y'all, because I'm in a bit. This is the year of the snake. So we transforming left to right, and we pulled the snake card. And I'm changing a lot, y'all. And it's heavy. Putting in the work. As I said that, putting in the work, y'all. Actions that help achieve goals, building the path for success. And y'all know y'all had a lot of success. Let's ring the bell, okay? They already confirmed y'all pulled the king and the queen card, so yet they confirmed that you have the success and y'all been putting in the work. So yeah, keep putting in the work because the success is coming through because you put in the work. What did I tell y'all about strength? Strength. Stay strong. Let's ring the bell again for this strength. Remember how I was telling y'all, didn't I just say, y'all got to go back and listen to this. I just said at the beginning of this reading, I said, everybody don't have the strength to put in this work and build an empire from the ground up. People be giving up so easy. And then they wonder how these companies that's been around for 100 years have been successful because they built their legacy up. They had children. They had families. They kept passing it on. They instilled it into these kids and children that they had the importance of building this legacy and what the dream was and made these kids know. Everybody don't got that, but you got that strength. And that's why this king or queen needs you. Y'all have the same level of strength. Y'all have the same goals and ambition for what y'all want and what y'all building. Determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. And remember I told you, you got to be true to yourself and get to know yourself for this type of strength. When you really know your true life purpose and know yourself, that's how you can have that kind of strength. But when you still don't know yourself yet, and obviously if you don't know yourself, you're not going to know your purpose. You're not going to be ambitious about like, you still going to think you don't have a purpose. So you're not going to strive for anything. You know what I'm saying? And you may give up on things more easily. Okay. Boundaries. Ooh. I like these cards. Boundaries, y'all. Honey, I got boundaries. Okay. I love mine. They protect me. Know when to put up and let down your walls. Okay. So remember I told you this person's still going to be going through that. I feel like this message is for your other person because it sounds like your other person is still going through a lot more than you. You have healed more than this other person. Remember I told you some of y'all person is going through some type of breakup or divorce. So if they're going through a breakup or divorce right now, that's really tough. You know what I'm saying? So they want you to know when to put up and let down your wall. So know when. So of course you got to be smart. Especially if I tell y'all, if your partner comes before they completely get through this breakup or whatever they're going through, some kind of growth they're in, don't let them run over you though, just because they got these problems. Be like, hold on, mister, or hold on, ma'am. I understand you've been through some things, but I'm not this person, and I'm not allowing you to take this out on me. Okay? You got to talk to them straight. You ain't got to cuss them out, but you can be like, look, if you wanted to go for a walk and cool off, because you might not want to look at me right now, then do what you got to do. But we're not doing this, okay? That's it. I've talked to somebody like that before. I have literally talked to somebody like, if I said, bro, we're not doing this. I'm not your ex, okay? I'm not your ex. We're not doing this. Don't come at me like that, baby. Okay? Because I will exit your life real quick and fast in a hurry with this Aquarius moon and rising, baby. Okay? That's my best friend. That's my best move, baby. Exit. Okay? Don't calm down. You still got to maintain your boundaries. Okay? And they're going to respect you for this. Because they that's another thing. They're not used to having a man or a woman that don't let them run over them and they require respect too. And they need that. You don't supposed to let your spouse run all over you. If your spouse can screw up, they can screw up sometimes. And sometimes they need a little help getting back in order. All right. Balance. Exactly. What did we talk about this balance? Okay. Stay in balance and harmony. Y'all just remember I told you y'all a balanced couple. We pulled that two of pentacles, remember? So look, juggling too many things at once, find time for yourself. Remember I told y'all that? That's why I took 2 weeks off this live. I had to find time for myself, and y'all, I feel good. I literally been going out, taking myself out to dinner. I told y'all I went on that photo shoot and we had fun. It was a photo shoot for a lot of, people we do who practice hoodoo and spiritualists and all that. So it was fun. It ain't like it was work, you know what I mean? It was fun. I've been, I went to the movies, I ain't did that in years. So that's what I'm saying. Take a break. That's why you all balanced. You doing too much. You putting too much on your plate. Okay? If you're a parent, if you're a wife or a husband, if you got multiple jobs right now, you're going to have to take back off on something. You know what I'm saying? Take a date. Take a personal date. Call out. Collect yourself. Take a spa day or something like that. You know what I mean? Go to the gym. Something like that. Remember I told you, book a reading with me. Go get a mental health check. Check in. Okay? Success. You are going to be successful. This is the bottom of the deck. You are going to be successful. It says right here, it's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. Let's pull that card back up. Putting in the work. Success is about to come for what you've been putting in the work for. This is confirmation that success is about to be manifested. It's already being manifested for the works you've been putting in. So whatever you've been putting your sweat, blood, and tears in, you are going to be successful in. This is confirmation right now, okay? This is confirmation right here, right now. And you know what that is. All right. And look, moving on after that. Endings that bring healthy beginnings. Y'all, it's just time to move on. I know it'd be tough on y'all. I know sometimes these endings don't make sense. Because, see, let me explain something to you. I had to learn this too. Every ending does not mean something bad happened with that person. You just outgrew whatever that was. That season has ended. That chapter has ended. Remember, we had an ace in here. We had the ace of wands. It's just you surpassed that chapter, okay? That level. Y'all remember? Okay, think about who played video games. I haven't played video games in years, but I know on video games I was a big Mortal Kombat fan. They had level 1, level 2, level 3. You didn't want to go back and do those. And if anytime you messed up, say you got to level 10, you was about to get to that top level, you had to start all over again. And how sucky that felt. Let's ring the bell, okay? Nobody wants to do that. So as you level up, you got to keep moving up. You're becoming more successful, and you got to move on, man. You got to move on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, that just made me emotional, y'all. You gonna have to move on. Yeah, that's right, Christy. You got to level up. It's time to be with the big dog. Hold up. One more thing. Leap of faith. Taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. You got to move on and take these risks out here. I'm telling you, it's gonna be better on the other side for you. So look, y'all, that is the message for today. This is the Taurus New Moon message, okay? I'm going to stop right there because I feel like I try to keep it at the hour mark with 51 minutes something in. And this is it now. I'm not doing the sale anymore for 55.55. I did advertise that if you wanted to get one. If you want to get a tarot reading from me in general, you can still book those at Sacred Energy Exchange 222 if you need one. All right. She said I'm the big dog. And if you would like to patronize my shop, you can go to my website at goddessontherise.life. Y'all, I highly recommend y'all check out my oracle cards, my copper jewelry, my tarot cards, my sage and incense. You know, I have voodoo dolls now. I got pendulums now. I got railroad spikes. You know, I have a lot of stuff now. So check those, stuff out if y'all would like to patronize me. Uh, oh, I missed the beginning. I'll have to watch it. Miss you too. Yes, watch it again, Chrissy. Yes. Also, if y'all are here locally in Nashville, Tennessee, or ever visiting Nashville, Tennessee, I do have a shop. You'll have to contact me if you want to stop by, and I do readings, and you can just come by and pick something up from the shop, okay? And I'm on Google. You can find all the information at the end of these videos. Y'all know if y'all like to donate to my Venmo, Zelle, Cash App. I do not have Zelle anymore because y'all know they got rid of the app. And see, I was using Zelle through an app, and I had my PayPal account hooked to it. And now you have to have it through your bank account. And I have a Chime account. So if you got Chime, if you got PayPal, if you got Venmo, if you got Cash App, I could take those. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Chime now. Zelle is out until I figure something out. Okay, I can't take Zelle payments no more. All right, I hate that too. I was like, why they always try to take away stuff? The app was fine. Okay. But yeah, so if y'all want to donate, y'all can donate all the information into my video. Chime and Cash App or Copper Queen with the number 33 for the E's and Queen. That's Copper Queen. Venmo has got us on the rise. And PayPal has got us on the rise.life at gmail.com. Got us on the rise.life at gmail.com. Nothing is too big and nothing is too small. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to ring this bell, send this energy back to spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Y'all, until next time, happy Taurus New Moon. Happy Monday. Happy Lunar Day. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. Copper Queen checking out. Take care, dear.